Early this morning, Melbourne time, the Australian-born Mary Donaldson became Queen of Denmark as her husband Frederik replaced his mother to become King Frederik X. They sealed it with a kiss in front of a crowd estimated 100,000. The King got quite emotional, wiped away a tear, and he promised Danes to do what kings should do: unite.
At blive en samlende konge er i morgen. Det er en opgave, jeg har nærmet mig hele mit liv. Det er et ansvar, jeg tager på mig med respekt, stolthed og stor glæde.
I see many Australians, especially Tasmanians, loving the idea that even one of us can rise to royalty.
Good luck to her. Good on her.
Good on her.
Good on him. Yeah.
Good on her.
Oh, it's wonderful. Finally, an Australian on a throne somewhere.
He seems quite at home.
Good day and welcome back to Royal News Daily. Now let us talk about chandeliers, crystal glasses, and conversations that could quietly shape a nation's future. Because when King Frederik and Queen Mary attended the state banquet in Latvia, this was not just a glamorous evening of fine dining. This was diplomacy dressed in velvet, protocol served with precision, and a royal performance where every detail mattered. Before we step inside the banquet hall and decode what really went on beneath the polished smiles, do not forget to subscribe to Royal News Daily and click that notifications bell icon, because royal dinners are rarely just about dinner, and this one carried more weight than it appeared. Set the scene with me. State banquets are theatre. The seating plan alone can tell you who matters, who is rising, and who is being quietly reassured. When King Frederik took his place at the Latvian table, it signaled Denmark's respect and commitment. When Queen Mary followed, the temperature of the room changed. Her presence brings a blend of warmth and authority that instantly elevates the moment. Transition smoothly here, because what the royals wear matters as much as what they say. Queen Mary's choice of attire and jewelry was deliberate, elegant, and deeply symbolic. Nothing flashy, nothing accidental. This was refined confidence, a visual reminder that Denmark's monarchy understands restraint as a form of strength. In diplomatic settings, understatement is often the loudest voice in the room. Now let us talk about King Frederik's role during the banquet. His approach was conversational rather than commanding. He listens more than he speaks, and when he does speak, it is measured. That style builds trust. In international relations, trust is currency, and Frederik spends it wisely. Shift gears again, because the real power of a state banquet lies between the courses. It is in the informal exchanges, the unscripted moments, the shared laughter that never reaches the official transcript. This is where Queen Mary excels. She engages with ease, navigates complex topics gracefully, and leaves people feeling heard rather than impressed. That is not accidental charm, that is diplomatic skill. Now here comes the suspense. Why Latvia and why now? The Baltic region holds strategic importance in Europe's political and economic landscape. Denmark's visible engagement through royal diplomacy reinforces alliances without escalating rhetoric. It says, we are present, we are attentive, and we are committed, without a single press release needing to shout it. Transition again, because public symbolism is only half the story. Back in Denmark, appearances like this reassure citizens that their monarchy is active and effective on the world stage. This is not ceremonial nostalgia. This is contemporary relevance in action. For a reign still finding its rhythm, moments like this banquet quietly lock in credibility. And let us not ignore the contrast. In an era of viral scandals and noisy politics, this royal approach feels almost radical. No drama, no controversy, just competence. And competence these days is surprisingly refreshing. As the evening concluded, the images released to the public showed smiles, toasts, and elegance. What they did not show were the relationships strengthened and the trust reaffirmed. That is the magic of royal diplomacy. It works best when it looks effortless. So the next time you see a headline about a royal banquet, remember this: behind the silverware and silk gowns lies a carefully choreographed act of national service. Thank you for watching Royal News Daily.